Let me know if that's better. Getting stuck makes the figuring it out that much better. Yes, it does. And it's also just nice not always being handed what to do. Unless I specifically ask for it with chat. The game is much louder than the microphone. Crap. Is it still loud? Hold on. Okay, let me know if that's better. Go XLR, stop. Hold on. Go XLR, stop. Go XLR, stop doing updates, which makes me concerned. But much better? Okay, good. But yeah. I wonder if that's why my, I don't know. I heard a lot of good things about Dispatch, but I haven't played it yet. Like, I heard a lot of good things about Dispatch. Like, a crazy number. But they also said it was kind of on, like, the raunchy side, which I was like, what? Which is fine. I've played The Witcher. I've played those games. I need to play it. Is it on Steam? Is it under Detective? Is it on sale? You'll like it if you like superhero movies. I like superhero movies. Kind of sometimes. Some of them. Not all of them. Some of them. I like Spider-Man. But that's probably because I like Tom Holland. What was I doing? What did I say? Code. Decipher. What code? Crap, Kylie. What code am I deciphering? Oh, this one. This. I needed to decipher this. I got so tired. The thing is, though, I like streamed for, I don't know, like 6, 7, 8 hours yesterday, and I was kind of tired. I'm getting old, so I couldn't finish this. It is on Steam. I'll put it on your itinerary. Thanks, Effin. Thanks, Effin. Steam, PS5, and Switch 2 coming soon. I'd probably play it on Steam. But good to know. All right, so I got this recently. We went to Speedy's Diner. We've done that. Haven't done this thing yet. The also remember C8.5. We haven't done that. We did get this key, but I haven't used the key yet for anything. We already did this. We recently got this thing and we cleaned it, but I have no idea where the heck this contraption is. So gotta keep my eyes open for that. And I got this. And I'm wondering if there's a puzzle or something that we can look at that could solve this. I think this is what we have to input. This is the key. I'm assuming this remains the same. And after you do this, you get this. So I'm thinking and this is in red. So I'm wondering if we should put tragedy in the cipher section, subtract it from the key, and then get the result. The only problem is this isn't the same number of letters. There's like, we're missing some. So I don't know. So, dang, you went long. I did. Well, I was so into this game. We were like super focused. I wasn't even trying to beat it either. It was just, I like the game. I like the game. There are 7 switches on the image, 7 letters in tragedy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is. Magnets make break connection. Yeah, I don't know what the heck this is for. Okay, so should we just try this then? Tragedy. So we have to figure out how the number, like what number is T, what number is R, A, G, E, D, Y. And then subtract it from deciphered. And then the result. Yeah, it was right. No food, no break. I did go for a bathroom break, a little potty break. But that's how I am when I'm like locked in. Locked in, man. FN, do you have that thingy? Do you have that thingy that you gave me yesterday that helped me just know what letter of the alphabet that letter is in? Can I have it again, please? I need to use my notes to help me solve this. So tragedy, and then deciphered. I'm hoping that that's the key. Thank you. Locked in. Exactly. Okay. All right, so we got T. So we got 20. We'll just do the numbers first. 20. 18. Y'all do the math. 1. And this could be, we could be full of it right now. I'm just guessing. 7. E is 5. D is 4. Y is 25. Okay. So we need to subtract 20 from 4. 18 from 5. Hey, stop it. The heck? Stop it. It's like changing. Stop it. Okay. 18 for 5. 3. 1 from 3. But that's -2. How would that make any sense? Wait. That doesn't make any sense. We can't do that then. Maybe we don't do that. I have known many a tragedy. We can't have a negative number. That doesn't make sense. If it's a negative number, what letter would it be? So maybe we don't put tragedy here then. Maybe it has to be something else. Maybe tragedy is relation to this thing or something. What if you shift everything 1 over? So basically it's like TRAD, like we subtract T from like 5. But then what's Y? I mean, it's possible, but having that A is what's so tricky because this will always mean that it will be a negative number. My only other thought, excuse me, is maybe the tragedy is like a book or a sonnet or I don't know, a poem, because there's lots of books in here. You know, there's also those, hold on. There was that William Shakespeare. Hold on. Where was that? I think that's at Evelyn's house. Maybe tragedy is the key. You need to find a different cipher. Ooh, good point. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Or find that device. Maybe the misspelled Yeats attribute. Okay, hold on. Is she home? Dang it, why are you home? Let me look in your house while you're home, lady. Dang it. Okay, hold on, let's go upstairs just to see. We gotta investigate here, chat. We gotta try every little thing. Can I talk to her? No? Okay. I don't think she had anything in her apartment. We now know how to get into her apartment. We just pull the fire alarm. Oh crap, it's really late. Okay, so let's make it be the next day at 3. Sure, why not? But there was nothing in her apartment that I needed. So I think we're good. There is something else, and we are able to go to the art gallery guy's house now. We can break into his house, which is great. We can break into everybody's house. It's great. He had a laptop, but I couldn't do anything with it. And I say that for a good reason, because in my little checklist of stuff to do, it says snoop in Colin's apartment.
That's not done yet.
And it says it's not done yet, so it means that I need to snoop through his laptop. But we can't. I love a little B&E. I get nosy, man. I'm like, ooh, what's in your house? Also, can we know, like, this looks beautiful. What a beautiful house. I like how she decorated. I don't know about the purple, but you know, it gives it some color. You know? It gives it some color. I also don't know about this wallpaper. You know what? It's not my house. You know what? It's not my house. It's not my house. Okay. There was nothing else in here, right? No. This was somebody's letter. I'm thinking, I can't remember, but I think it doesn't matter. Uncle Hendrik, 1978. Nothing in here. Can't click that one. And then this didn't have anything either besides this. 1978. Yeah, so that was just... There's something to do with this guy. This guy has a big role. He has a role in this game. Not sure exactly what that role is, but basically he was the great uncle or whatever of that lady downstairs, and he knew Escher, which is like the famous painter that's been in this area that they keep referencing. Okay, here we go. Here's William Shakespeare, Elizabeth Barrett Browning, and Y.B. Yeats. There's something clearly they would have us read this for some puzzle, but I don't know what it's connected to. So maybe it's connected to the decipher thing? I don't know. It's a tragedy. Did Elizabeth Barrett Browning or Y.B. Yeats write a tragedy? We know William Shakespeare did, but... Oh, it's supposed to be W.B. Yeats. Interesting. Yeah, why the Y? Weird. Unless it was a typo, which probably is not. But there's nothing in here that makes me be like, oh, that's weird, you know? I mean, every word has, like, I would say, like, something to, like, pilgrim, love the sorrows of your changing face, bending down, glowing bar. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too. I don't know. I'm overthinking now. I don't know. There's a lot of ands. And. But there's nothing that really sticks out, though. And it's just 3 different pages. So, I don't know. I don't know. That's interesting, though, that it's William Butler Yeats. Who else could be YB? Wow, I don't think there's anything in here for us. Ain't nothing. can't go in here, can I? No. Dang it. Okay. I need to, like, phone a friend here, because I'm not sure what I need to do. There's something... There's clearly something. I have all the materials for it. I just don't know how to connect them all. Here, let's go break in that guy's apartment. Maybe there's something new that I don't know about. Unless there's something new in her house. Which I'm pretty sure there isn't. So we've like looked everywhere here. I also don't want to get caught. Okay, Colin's apartment. Let's go to Colin. We could probably also look a little bit more around Speedy's Diner because I don't think I actually looked that long. I don't even remember how I got that key card, by the way. I don't know how I got that. Can I drink some alcohol, please? What do y'all want? Do y'all want Demon Roar? Whipped velvet. Honestly, that sounds so good. Smooth imported vodka. Something with strawberry. Honestly, that kind of sounds good. Not right now, but I also don't necessarily like vodka. If I had to choose, I would drink that one. I prefer wine. Is there anything else on this map that I needed? I just needed to know where Speedy's Diner was, but I guess not. And I can't go in this door. And I can't go in this door, which is like, what's the point of breaking and entering? Okay, hold on. Maybe there's something in here that we need. This one's circled. Don't ask me why. Okay. This one has a tag called Sagittarius, which is odd, but probably because of the puzzle above it. Oh, can you figure out which part of the pattern would appear? Oh, right. Tricks of the eye. Optical illusion. I love these kind of games because they teach you things. I always like these illusions. If you see two people or you see a vase. So hard. Okay. Nothing really. And then there's this. But I don't know. Is there anything with these pictures? No.
You have one unheard message. First unheard message
This is new.
sent yesterday at 7:15 p.m.
Hey, so we're hitting up the Fusion on Friday night if you want to join. Seriously, what is going on with you lately? Literally no one can reach you. Here I am calling your landline like an 80-year-old. Anyways, that's what's happening. Come or be square.
End of message.
Interesting.
You have one unheard message.
Is it always the same one? Wait, is it always the same one?
You have one unheard message.
Yeah, probably is. Is that Stacy? Who's Stacy? And then he also has this check that he wrote out. Oh, my neighbor. Oh, I don't know. Does it sound... Wait, hold on. Let me listen.
You have one unheard message. First unheard
Sorry,
message
I keep forgetting her name is
sent
Stacy. I thought her name was
yesterday
Sarah.
at 7:15 p.m.
Hey, so we're hitting up the Fusion on Friday night if you want to join. Seriously, what is going on with you lately? Literally no one can reach you. Here I
don't know. I don't think that... in her moldy apartment. I don't think that's her. There's the children's hospital that he's donating to, which isn't weird. We already got everything that was from that. This is his laptop. We can't do anything. Wait, now that I heard the voicemail, can I?
That's not done yet.
Is there anything else I can look at? I don't think so. Where's a children's hospital? Davis Hospital? I don't think there's any other places to go. Similar voice. I think maybe what we can do is go and ask him. Maybe he'll answer us. Why didn't you answer Stacy? And then we can go see if that really is Stacy. We could just ask. Here, first let's go to Speedy's Diner. Let's make sure there's nothing else here. Because I didn't really stay here for very long. Okay, yeah, maybe that is it. Yeah, okay, there's nothing. Hi, Kirby! Here, let's go ask him anything, if possible. Dang it, I can't ask him a question. There's no speech bubble. There was nothing. Crap. FN, I'm gonna need you to look up what to do because I don't know what to do. Again. Crap, I don't know. Oops, wrong button. Maybe... Can't talk to him. There's like nobody to talk to now. I hate when this happens. I hate it, but I like it. Let's see if we can call anybody. Or maybe I should try to snoop through that girl's apartment again. I feel like I got everything though.
I don't need to talk to him right now.
Dang it! What if it's the pizza guy? What if he's kidnapped everybody?
Pablo's Pizza, we put the E's in cheese. How may I take your order?
1 large pepperoni pizza, please.
Got it. 1 large pepperoni pizza. Will there be anything else?
Nope, that's all. And I'll do delivery.
All right, Penelope, your order will be delivered in approximately 30 minutes.
Great, thanks.
Stay saucy.
Why are you laughing at me? Go back to his apartment? Because it's so dumb. Okay.
This is Eileen Davies' cell.
Okay, I'll go
Please
back.
leave a message or
I
call
don't know, I
back
thought
later.
maybe I could talk to the
Thanks.
mom. I have to go back to his apartment? Alright, hold on. Oops. Okay. Is it something to do with the alcohol? Turn on the laptop. Oh. I didn't know you had to do that! Oh my god. Dang it. Oh, it's probably... How do you spell Sagittarius? Just kidding. Got in! Okay. Oh my god, emails galore. Appraisal from Colin to Exhibit. To whom it may concern, my name is Colin Ellison, proprietor of the art gallery located on Ocala Street between Oxford and Carlisle. I'm writing today to set up an appointment for an appraisal on some unusual pieces that I have recently purchased. They span all mediums: carved wood, painted tile, cast metal, the list goes on. The artist is unknown, but many of these pieces pay homage to the style of Dutch artist MC Escher. I'm hoping to identify the artist because he has potential to be a hidden gem based on what I've seen, and if more of his creations can be located, I believe my discovery could be an invaluable contribution to the art world. I look forward to a response. Okay. No subject. Son. Oh, this is his dad. If I wanted to burn money, I would have invested in Lehman Brothers in 06. I'm putting my foot down. I refuse to fund your pipe dream of an art career any longer. 50K here, 50K there. I see no return on investment. Where is the foot traffic? Where are the sales? What am I supposed to tell my colleagues when they ask about you? Frankly, it's embarrassing. Either prove that your gallery is viable or downsize and learn to do your own cooking. FYI, my sister Agatha died Tuesday of cardiac arrest. I'll send details of the funeral shortly. Oh, that's horrible. Okay, here's another one. Draft. I think I need help. I am starting to scare myself. I can't stop hurting people. What? Okay. Let's get out of this psychopath's apartment. Oops. I say we call the police like a normal person would after breaking and entering and finding that on a laptop. Pizza!
Mm-hmm.
Tasty. Okay. Whenever I see the name Colin, I think of Colin. Oh, Colin from Whose Line Is Anyway? I don't know how to say his last name. Oh my god, I liked that show a long time ago. I thought that was so funny. I like that show. Alright, let's call the police. Watch, it's probably not even gonna work.
I don't need to talk to him right now.
What do you mean? That drives me crazy. Should we go confront him? Let's go confront him. Okay, hold on. Actually, hold on. Okay. Let's go confront him. I turned on your laptop. Oh, wait. Oops. Wrong. Oops. Gosh darn it. Crap. He's not home. Or he's not there. Well, he's not at his apartment. Okay, fine. Hold on. So his thing opens at 11. Let's make it be 11 a.m. We still don't know what that construction noise was, by the way. I'm not forgetting about that. We woke up in the middle of the night and there was somebody sawing or making noise, drilling something. I don't know what it was, but it was something. It's probably the room upstairs, but there was nobody in there. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Hey, glad you're here. I need to show you something. Last night, my cleaning lady, she found something behind a toilet in the women's bathroom.
Ew. No. I was just leaving.
What? No, gross. It's a letter in an envelope found not too far from where your missing woman left her bag. I put it in the bag if you want to check it out.
Oh. Well, your cleaning lady needs a raise.
I think she's fine.
He doesn't have a cleaning lady. He doesn't have a cleaning lady. He put it in her bag. When I became sick, the world turned upside down. I was so young. You were so young, only a teenager. It tore my heart in two, knowing that as time went on, I would become less and less able to be the mother I wanted to be. You took it in stride. Every day you told me how I was going to get better. I knew that you knew the truth, but it didn't matter. I always appreciated your strength when I had none. You were the mother now, and I was the child. I write this as I wait for the end. After a decade of slow decay, the thought of peaceful slumber is warm and comforting. Hold on one second, chat. Sorry, I had to answer. Okay. I write this as I wait for the end. After a decade of slow decay, the thought of peaceful slumber is warm and comforting. I am ready. It saddens me to know that I won't be able to walk with you through the milestones of life, but that doesn't mean that I won't be there with you always. When you walk down the aisle, when you have your first child, remember that I am there by your side. Oh. Now I must tell you something. I want to pass on my strange fixation before it passes with me. You may have caught glimpses of unusual papers or seen the light on in my study late into the night. Until I became sick, I was searching for something. In 1977, I befriended an older gentleman. I would join him on the park bench after work to chit-chat for a few minutes. Oh. We'll look at that in a second. Watch the world go by. As the days became weeks, he grew increasingly open with me. I learned the man I thought to be average and unassuming was the victim of war and tragedy, was very rich, had the mind of a genius and the passion of an artist. Was he a madman? He would have been if he were any poorer. What? He would have been if he were any poorer. But he had everything he needed to make his visions a reality. He told me of his legacy, some unknown place he called the Shelter, being built in Carlisle in the dead of night by a crew sworn to secrecy. He said to me, I have created the greatest work of architecture that the world can never see. When I asked him what he meant, he told me that what he was building was for the safety of his family first, a work of engineering second, and to make him famous never. What he experienced during the world wars shaped him and his view of the future. The loss that he lived through haunted. I can't read. The loss that he lived through haunted him, and he vowed to protect his family from war at all costs. This shelter is somewhere for his family and generations to come to hide if ever faced with the prospect of war reaching American shores. This is where I, and now you as well, come in. He wanted us to feel free to shelter there too if necessary. He gave me a couple of keys and odd ornamental pieces along with pages of enigmatic riddles and drawings. He listed the names of others he had confided in and told me to reach out, but he warned me to read his instructions very, very carefully. I was so perplexed by everything, all I could do is say thank you. What happens next is a deep regret. Do you remember when we suddenly had to move? The changes going on at work took all of my attention, and in all of the packing and chaos, I never had a chance to get back to that bench. I was never able to fully thank Hendrik Vandenberg for sharing his incredible secret with me. Even though it wasn't long before we moved back home, it was only a couple years later that I became sick. I knew I would never see Carlisle's great secret. This is why I pass this information on to you. I believe you have the intelligence and perseverance to right my regret. It's no secret that I was too protective of you when you were growing up. I felt the guilt as I began to witness the effect on you. How you began to see things with fear as I did. When you began to back away from life and recede into your shell, I knew the damage had been done. I had wanted every one of your days to be safer than the day you were born, and for myself to never go through the pain of seeing you in a situation so far beyond my control. But I now realize this decision was fueled mostly by old trauma and my own fears, and I deeply, deeply apologize. I can only hope that this opportunity for you to overcome the challenges of this search will show you how to be the brave, confident woman you were meant to be. But at the same time, I will say that if you follow this path, don't let it consume you. I know how you can be sometimes. Still live your life, find love, have experiences, do it all. As unique as the search may be, it's not worth more than your happiness. Death is not an easy thing, but it is a natural part of life and shouldn't be feared but embraced. So don't mourn me when I'm gone. Rejoice because I am free. You are strong, maybe the strongest person I know. When you were born into that burning room, I was so afraid that you wouldn't survive. She's the baby. But like a phoenix, you made it out of the ashes with a new life to live. And in the same way, I know you will come out of this experience anew. No matter the path you chose, remember I am there at your side. Love, Ma. P.S. This necklace was your great-great-grandmother's. Was mine and now yours.
This is it. This is what they were looking for.
The shelter.
Pendrick Vandenberg's shelter.
We're trying to find a shelter. Hi, Ian. Thank you. Interesting. They're trying to find a shelter. Do they think there's like treasure in the shelter? Okay. Find the shelter.
That's not done
okay. How? Well, oh wait, right, hold on. We got another piece. Okay, I have engineered multiple duplicates of the components, which will be presented solely to the most trusted of individuals needed to navigate through to the final destination. As for my own personal set of components, I have stored them in various areas in the surrounding region and in the keeping of those closest to my confidence. So all of these are written by that guy. The guy that knew EM, whatever his name is, the artist guy. Wow, Kylie. Okay. I still don't know where it is, though. Do you think the shelter is in this apartment complex? No, right? It's like falling apart. I don't know why I think that. For some reason I do. Maybe because of the construction noise. No. But now we know who that lady is.
I don't need to talk to him right now. I should answer that.
It better not be him calling me. Who's calling me?
Hello?
The ransom callers called in again. This time they mean business.
So interesting. Maybe they were taken. They were actually kidnapped. This ransom, somebody is keeping them for ransom because they need the money, but they put them in the shelter. Maybe. I don't know. Haha, he needs to talk to you. Whatever.
Did they say anything about the victims?
Just that they're currently still alive. We pressed them on proof that they actually have them held captive, but they told us we're in a position to be asking questions. So we still don't know for a fact that this is even real. But that doesn't really matter.
Well, would you consider calling them on their bluff? Like, no proof, no money?
There's no way. It'd be too risky.
What do you mean?
Fortunately, they
That's
really have us
normal.
on the palm of their hand here.
Why aren't they calling for, like, backup? You know?
Did they ask for the money?
They told us to put the money in a weatherproof container and essentially bury it in a wooden area in the public park. They didn't give us an exact deadline, but they said the sooner it's done, the more fingers our victims will walk away with.
What?
Oh, that's awful. So what are you gonna do?
Looks like all we could do is cough up 50 grand and then camp out at the pickup location. We suspect their plan is to really drag out the actual pickup. If they want the box weatherproof and all, it's not a dumb idea. If they have us waiting and watching for weeks on end, it'll be hard for us to stay vigilant for that long. But if we want any chance at saving our victims, we may have to play directly into their plan.
You know?
Unless we can figure out who they are before it gets to that point.
On what could be a related note, I did get to look around Colin's apartment.
He kept asking for
I came
50K
across
from his
an email
dad.
written to him by his dad. Basically, we were right to suspect that his dad's money was keeping Colin's gallery afloat. But now, it looks like he's getting cut off. And the number 50,000 was thrown around in the email as well.
Exactly.
Zimmerman, Vasquez, pack the car. We have an arrest to make.
Whoa, wait. This isn't exactly concrete evidence.
But we have enough probable cause to fill a bathtub.
It is true because his email even did say, like, he's hurting people, so. Let's say this.
I agree with you, but give me a little more time to confirm we're right.
Are you crazy? We need to bring him in ASAP.
It doesn't matter.
Are you crazy?
Nothing we found is definitive. Could be a whole lot of circumstance.
Every instinct in my body is telling me to ignore you and go get him. But we wouldn't be here without you. I'm taking a big leap of faith here. You better be right.
We're close to answers. Trust me on this one.
Are we close to answers? I don't know about that.
Weird.
Weird. I don't know. Now I don't know what to do. How do I find the shelter? How do I find the shelter? Shelter. Should we tell him? Hey, you need to tell us that you're the killer.
I know you rely on your dad's money to keep this gallery open. And I also know that he recently cut you off. There have been threatening phone calls made to the police station asking for $50,000 to keep the victims alive. I need an upfront answer. Is this you?
How? How do you know about my dad's money?
He avoided the
That's the least of your
question.
concerns right now. Do you have the victims held captive?
What? Of course not.
Did you make up a ransom story to try and get money out of the police?
No, that's demented. Since you're so concerned about my finances, when my dad cut off the money, I sold my car and traded in for a beater. That's $75K right there. If you need proof, I can walk you around the corner.
But how long will that last? What about when that money runs out?
I'll be set long enough to get rid of my apartment and move somewhere lower to the ground. I may have something with this art collecting business. I'm gonna build that up, ditch the luxury lifestyle, and I think I'll be able to keep my gallery open. I'm willing to make plenty of sacrifices to keep my art alive.
But
Do
don't
we
you
believe
think you'll
him?
regret giving up life as you know it?
Maybe, but what's the alternative? Keep my nice things and go work for Dad? Be dead inside while lying on a pile of gold? No chance. Plus, isn't this what I always wanted? To be normal?
I want to lie on a
it's
pile of
daunting
gold.
to have to figure out how to make it on my own, but it's also kind of exciting. Of course I freaked out at first when I got the news from my dad, but after it set in, I actually felt relieved. I was too scared to cut my tether to him myself. But now, it's done.
Who
I'm
the
free
heck?
to be me.
So, what's it like to go from a sports car to a beater?
It has its charms. The air conditioner doesn't kick on unless I punch the dashboard a few times, but it's a car. It gets me places. My entire life has been this curated, polished experience. Like I've only seen the world from a nice, cushiony bubble. Now the bubble is popped, and I'm actually allowed to fail, to be hurt by things. I'll probably hate it, but that's kind of the whole point.
They're like the most insane beds ever.
Well, I'm glad you've had a revelation, but that doesn't change the fact that the police are still chomping at the bit to arrest you.
Seriously? Arrest me? Great.
I told them we don't have sufficient evidence, but I think they
needs
just
to
want
help me.
Somebody at this point. I'll hold them off the best I can, but until I can crack this case, prepare yourself for a surprise visit.
What am I supposed to do if they just show up at my door and handcuff me?
Well, don't do anything. Just cooperate. If you really didn't do anything to these people, you'll be just fine.
Hey, Penelope. Thanks.
You'd better not prove me wrong. Good luck with this whole normalcy thing. And remember to stay positive, okay?
You know, my thing is, like, why not take him anyways? Oh, he's gone. That's odd. Why not take him anyways? Because the fastest way to know if he's guilty or not is if they get another call from, like, the ransom. And if they still do, then it's clearly, well, maybe not clearly not him, but the chances are lower. I don't know. Crap, I don't know who done it. I don't know. Everybody needs money. Depends how much the kidnappers know. And it could, keep in mind, also could be like 2 people, not 1 person doing it. Where should I go to now? Can't talk to him. Hold on, I want to look at that newspaper that talked about that Phoenix baby. Stop it. Here, see? By Leslie Moore. On Wednesday, May 3rd, several reports of the smoke were called. Blah, blah, blah. Firefighters rush in. 3 people, bedroom. Woman on the bed. Woman let out cries. Yeah, so this Phoenix baby is the Jane Doe, the lady that we don't know who she is, but we kind of know who she is. The one that's basically missing, but we don't know her name. I don't know. If they take him, they could just stop talking and make them think they got the guy. But then they wouldn't, but then he wouldn't get the money. Right? Also, I always thought that was Sarah. Cops wouldn't get the kids. Mother-child team? I mean, at this point, this game's doing a really good job because I have no idea who could have done it. It could be anybody. Evelyn's really suspicious. She's the one who sent me the freaking death threat. He's suspicious. He's living in the missing person's apartment, has no money, no job. So like that's a prime motivation. Colin, I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of believe him. But he, quote, has money. I don't know. I really truly don't think it's Colin. And then Stacy? I don't know. Stacy's weird, but I don't know. Here, let's go in her apartment again. Davy too unhinged? I hate that the alarm keeps ringing. Like, was there anything... Like, I guess the only thing sus thing is that she said that she didn't really care about the town. Oh, this was sus. The fact that she makes fake IDs for people. But, I mean... Alarm jump scare, don't worry. I don't know what the importance of this is. Like, does this mean anything? It just means that maybe her name or something? I don't know. Oh, wait a second.
Locked.
I never opened that. Do I have anything that can open that?
That doesn't work.
You're right. I never opened that. Oh, she's also broke. That was the other thing. She's broke. And then she's also failing school. So, like, we don't know what that's all about. So, like, she technically has motive, too. Thank you for letting me use your restroom.
Nice soap.
Nice soap. Nice. Right. I can leave now. Okay, no more. Okay, there we go. Sound was bothering me. It's a GD with her full name. Yeah, maybe we needed her name. Maybe we need her name. I think he's just an idiot. Oh, Colin? Maybe. I know, I hate the alarm sound. Sorry, chat. Evan. Anybody have an idea of what we should do? Should I go back to the scene of the crime and look around? Maybe that's where the shelter is. If we do that, I need to make sure that I can... Here, let's set the alarm for 3. Let's go back to Evelyn's house. I think it's more annoying than the Zelda low heart beeping. I remember that drove you in... It did. It drove me insane. I hated...
Hold on. What's this?
Okay, hold on. I take that back. Let's not go to Evelyn's. Sorry, putting the alarm back on. This girl's probably like, the boy who cried wolf. There's no fire alarm. It's also literally just me and her.
That doesn't work.
Okay, I was like, what? Hey kid, thought you might like to have your 1 minute of fame. A videotape. Nice. Ivory soap. Saw this guitar in a pawn shop window and I had to get it for you. It reminds me when we used to play your favorite album so loud that the cops showed up at my place. Anyways, can't believe my woman is 16. Happy birthday, love Darren, and the rest of the guys. They pitched in some cash too. Hopefully he is also 16. My woman, Darren. Okay, Darren. What's her full name, by the way? Anastasia Catherine. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna need that. Okay, let me turn this stupid alarm off. Never mind. Okay. All right, let's play the video, shall we? breaking news.
At 4 p.m. today, law enforcement announced that the 6 individuals suspected in yesterday's triple burglary and shooting have been apprehended and arrested. Between the hours of 10 and 11 p.m. last night, residents of North 33rd Street and adjoining neighborhoods called in multiple reports of the sounds of alarms and shattering glass from the nearby commercial strip. Officers were immediately dispatched to the scene and located a small group of hooded and masked individuals in the act of robbing 3 consecutive stores. World-class gems, shoes, and boots galore, and Carl's Corner Mart were the targets of a smash-and-grab style burglary, with the perpetrators now on the run. After refusing to yield to law enforcement, shots were fired from both sides, resulting in the injury of an officer. It was not long after that the 6 individuals were captured and brought into custody. The 6 are facing charges of burglary, destruction of property, theft, aggravated assault of an officer, and resisting arrest. At this time, it is unclear if Melanie DeSoto, a 17-year-old, will be tried as an adult. Due to the severity of the crimes, it is unlikely that the criminal justice system will grant her leniency because of her age. This is CGN News, Channel 7.
Wait, is that her?
Melanie DeSoto?
Yeah.
That's Stacy.
Oh my god! Whoa! What? Oh.
Stacy? Hello?
Do we go in? Hey, girl.
A voice-changing device.
The music!
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh. Oh, crap.
You called in the ransom.
Fine! Yes! It was me! But you have to hear me out. I can explain.
No way.
Then explain right here and now. Did you kidnap those people?
No! I don't even know where they are.
Why should I believe you?
Because you don't have a choice. It's just the truth. I made all of this up, all of it. I can't make them magically appear.
Uh-huh. Since there's no proof, I'm going to assume that they'll be back up for sale as soon as I leave this room.
How? I'm already busted. The only way I was the one holding the cards with the cops was through my anonymity. I'd have no reason to hold people captive, none. All it would do is add to my jail time.
So then, what this comes down to is that you've been leading the police on this entire time.
Whoa.
You don't understand. I didn't have a choice.
Oh, so someone was holding a gun to your head while you read off of a card that said, "The longer it takes for you to get the money, the more fingers your captives will lose."
I didn't have a choice. I had to do something. I cannot go back.
Back to being Melanie DeSoto?
I don't even care how you know. All I need is for you to see things from my perspective.
Right now, what I see is someone low on money who saw an opportunity to capitalize on the suffering of others.
You have no idea how the world works. You with your perfect little middle-class upbringing. Biking around the neighborhood with your perfect little middle-class friends. Putting on
my middle-class
in
bike.
school, hanging Christmas lights in the winter. How dare you talk to me like you know why I did what I've done? Growing up, I couldn't go outside because I'd risk being hit by a stray bullet. If you've never been in a situation where you think you might get shot, don't even talk to me. You had opportunities. My role models were druggies and dropouts. The poor stay poor.
Dang.
And when you are stuck in that infinite cycle, you get desperate. I was only 17 when my friends convinced me to be a part of their plan. To break the cycle. To get money and get out. And that clearly didn't go as expected. So, on top of being poor, now I was marked. Permanently. The odds of getting a good job and pulling myself up by my bootstraps were now 0. The hope was gone. My life was over. I broke parole, changed my name, and started clean. Melanie DeSoto now lies at the bottom of the Chicago River. And Stacy Leith lives the life she always dreamed of. Sad, right? This life is the dream. It's better than I even imagined.
But why would you jeopardize all that?
I don't know. It was so stupid. So stupid. It was the desperation. I knew I didn't have enough money to finish my degree. And I knew if I didn't finish my degree, there I'd be. Caught right back up into the cycle.
Which one should I say? I'm gonna say this one.
This is far from a victimless crime, you know? You completely sidetracked the entire investigation. You know I'm going to have to tell all this to the police, right?
You can't, please. Please, it was a stupid mistake. If they look into my name and my past, it's over. My life is over.
Sorry, Stacy. They need to know the truth. Now, as far as I'm concerned, it was Stacy who called in, not Melanie.
Penelope. Please.
Oh my god, it's giving me so many chances to back out. Should we hold her accountable? Why are they're like... Should I hold her accountable, Chad, or should I not? Like, what? I don't know. Dang, her and Colin. So then it's gotta either be Mitchell or Evelyn then. I don't know. Lie to her and then go to the police anyway? I could.
I guess I can make something up. Maybe I saw a kid at a payphone or something.
I never thought I'd be saying this about my annoying, nosy neighbor, but you are incredible. You have no idea what this means. I will absolutely never do anything like this again.
Yeah, I'm the best. Now I have to go, but I'd better be seeing that voice modulator in the dumpster tomorrow.
Hey, that thing cost me $30.
Don't push your luck.
Yep, fine. Yep, into the dumpster.
You could sell it.
And Penelope, good luck. I know you can find him.
We'll see it actually in the dumpster tomorrow, because there actually is a dumpster right down there. Can we still tell the cops the truth? Okay. Wonder if Evan doesn't say anything about whee. Well, that's not. I wasn't trying to jump. I literally was clicking the edge, the ledge. See the ledge. Clearly, I clicked the ledge, Penelope! What the heck? Maybe I need like a rope. Something, I don't know. it has something to do with the cliffside. I thought she was gonna say something about the buoy, but clearly not. Maybe we can ask Evelyn, like, hey, your great uncle has a shelter somewhere. Where is it? Maybe we can just straight up ask. You know, maybe we can't. You know what? Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's set the time. Okay, she'll be home now. So let's go to her house. Maybe we can just ask. Hey. Oh wait, oops. Wait, I need to go through her front door. My bad. I'm dying left and right. Ah! I feel like I have successfully died in every possible death in this game. Or not died, but you know what I mean? Like... but like the game does it so nonchalantly.
You need to tell me more about Hendrik Vandenberg and what he built. It's crucial to the case.
I refuse to entertain you or the musings of a madman.
You're awfully determined to keep people away from your uncle's musings.
Would I want to draw attention to my family's flaws?
I'll entertain his musings if it'll get us any closer to who we're looking for.
Then you're no better than he was. This matter is closed.
What? That's it? What? What?
Not while Evelyn is here.
Ugh. I swear that was gonna get me somewhere. It got me nowhere. Maybe we can ask her ex-husband? Nope. What the heck? Is there anything else on this list? No. Where is this shelter? I don't know. He's still gone. But wait, no, his art gallery might be closed, that's why. Alright, let's call the police and tell them about her? I don't know.
I don't need to talk to him right now.
What if they're trapped in the shelter? They found it and all three of them are just trapped waiting for somebody to find
Eileen
it.
Davies' cell. Please leave a message or call back later. Thanks.
Hi, Branham. It's Penelope.
Ah, hello, Miss Pendrick. Did the address provide you with the answers you were looking for?
It certainly did. I'm on the trail of something much weirder than I anticipated.
Well, spill the deets, as the kids say.
I actually don't think the kids say that. Anyway, I've come across evidence that somewhere in Carlisle is a mysterious hidden structure built by a rich but secretive architect.
Incredible. Or you may be mistakenly reading off of the back of a DVD case.
I know it sounds crazy, but trust me, I think I'm onto something. The reason I called, would you be able to look into the name Hendrik Vandenberg for me?
Well, with the power of technology, I will do it right now. Let's see. There. Incorrect password. What do you mean, incorrect password?
Fluffles.
F-L-E-S 1, 2, 3. Is the case sensitive? Or... The nice thing about paper documents is that you don't need to sign in. Oh, okay, great, it worked. I have access to an amazing database of almost every record imaginable. If you want to learn more about LBJ's dental visits, the tool is right here.
No thanks. I'm good. I'm just looking for any information on Hendrik Vandenberg.
Birth certificate. Quick translate. All right. Born in 1905 to Virgil and Elizabeth van den Berg in Rotterdam, Netherlands. Immigration papers show that he immigrated from the Netherlands in 1940. Interesting. That surely would have been related to the Rotterdam Blitz in May of that year.
Rotterdam Blitz?
An especially destructive aerial bombing carried out by the German Luftwaffe, their air force, in World War II. Rotterdam was one of only 5 Allied cities that was completely destroyed in the war. Mr. Vandenberg was lucky to have survived. The Ellis Island immigration reports show that he traveled solo. Okay. 1950 census show his address to be 312 Hillcrest Heights, Carlisle, Connecticut. Sounds familiar. Oh, here's something. In 1952, he enrolled at Yale for dual architectural history and engineering degrees. Well, good for him, bettering himself later in life. Death certificate says he passed away of natural causes in Carlisle at the respectable age of 78. Oh, here's one more thing. It appears he purchased a commercial property in 1968. Rosewood Apartments, formerly known as the Rosewood Hotel, was set by the city to be demolished. But before that happened, Mr. Vandenberg bought the building himself.
Well, you're kidding. You won't believe this, but I'm currently standing in that exact building.
Well, it's not the wildest thing you've told me.
I was
hope
right.
For your
the shelter's
sake,
here.
The building was brought up to code after it was purchased.
I hope so, too. This is a huge find. As always, your help has been invaluable.
The only payment I ask in return is that when you find this hidden structure and solve your mystery, you give me a call. I'm wondering if Carlisle could do with more than a single chapter.
Absolutely.
Wait, maybe now we can do that thing with the thing?
Weird. Weird.
C 8.5.
Weird.
Maybe not yet. I don't know.
Weird.
You can do it when your cursor turns into a hand. Okay. Okay. Doesn't look like I can yet. Well, darn it! Where's the gosh darn shelter? It's here, clearly. Clearly, it's here. But, like, we can't get into any of the other, like, rooms except this one.
That's not done yet.
we heard construction noises. So somebody clearly knows that the shelter is here. Or something. Maybe. I'm not sure. Let's make it be the next day. Who would know more? Maybe we go back to Evelyn and ask her. Be like, hey, skank. I know more information now. She never threw it away! That's not a dumpster. Well, it's a trash can. Same thing. Oh. We can't
Gerald Cook and the woman were both searching for your Uncle Hendrick's shelter. But I think you know that already.
I'm afraid they found it.
I know you feel some sacred obligation to keep the shelter a secret, but this is now beyond you and beyond your family. Did the victims come too close? How far did you go to keep this place hidden?
I did nothing. These people, a tiny seed is planted in their minds that their mundane, innocuous little town is built upon some unseen work of architectural and engineering magnificence. They think they can become the hero of their own stories. Real-life treasure hunters or adventurers, searching to expose a work of art to the world.
What?
But maybe it doesn't end like the movies.
She's admitting it.
Maybe it's not something that'll let itself be found.
What, are they trapped there? What are you saying? Evelyn, you are the only person who knows where to look. You need to take me there.
Don't you get it? They're dead, Penelope. They're dead. Uncle Hendrick's mind was fractured by what he lived through.
Dead!
For every brick he placed to protect our family, he placed another to destroy anyone who came to harm us. He didn't build a shelter. He built a tomb.
Whoa!
Okay, then take me there. I won't believe anything until I see them with my own eyes.
Whoa, whoa,
If you leave it at this, the culpability of their deaths is on your shoulders.
I refuse to lead you to your death as well.
So far, I've done exactly what you asked. I haven't whispered a word of this to the police. But I'd say it certainly doesn't look good when you claim that people have died of their own poor decisions while searching for something you desperately want to keep hidden.
Yep.
Not to mention that Terrence, a child, was likely abducted from your property.
Abducted?
His blood is still on a rock not far from your backyard.
I didn't. I'd never.
All right, then prove it. And if you need a little more convincing, if you don't take me to the shelter, I'll have to tell the cops everything. You and your uncle's secret will be a secret no more.
Yeah, you tell her, Penelope.
No, you can't do this.
This is some
If it'll save lives, I'll do anything.
No,
I like
I'd
it.
never hurt anyone on purpose. He was the one who wanted to go in there. I told him not to, but he did it anyway, and I didn't stop him. I couldn't.
Who? Terrence went in there?
I see his ghost every night. I watch it happen again and again, and it's my fault. I know it's my fault.
What the hell?
Evelyn, you need to tell me what happened. I take back everything I said. I won't say a single word or name a single name. Please, just talk to me.
What have I done?
Evelyn?
We're just gonna leave? What do you mean? What do you mean? Excuse me? Where did she go? What? What the? What? Okay. Okay, let's go call the cops.
I know it's early, but I could really go for some sleep. I'll get back to work tomorrow.
How can you sleep? We need to call the police immediately. So it was her. She is crazy. The guy with the one arm, he was right. Schizophrenia. She has
I'm going to make this quick.
schizophrenia. Maybe.
Don't arrest Colin. The ransom was fake. And I think I know where the victims are.
Whoa, whoa, slow down. Okay, ransom fake. Good. We'll drop everything on that. You know where they are?
This is going to sound crazy, but somewhere in Carlisle is a hidden structure that I know at least 2 of them were looking for. Oh, they're in there. I just know it. If I can find it, I can find them.
I don't follow in the slightest, but I won't waste your time with questions. Get back out there and do what you do.
I swear this is gonna lead me. This has to lead me to the shelter. No? How do you get to the shelter? Unless there's never a brick wall. Make it be wait, it is early. It's 9 a.m. I need a door over a brick wall now for some reason. It's funny, isn't it? It's kind of like a cartoon thing. Oops. Should we go back to here? Let's go to Mitchell. His name is Mitchell, right? I never remember this guy's name. Okay. Can't talk to him. Should we go to Evelyn, maybe? Home girl. What the heck? She's not home. She's missing her soup kitchen. Is she in the forest? Is she in her garden? No. Is she upstairs? Is she in the bathroom? I'm looking around. I don't know where this lady is. In the attic? Maybe go to sleep the whole day, like she said. Fair. Okay. Just double checking. Just double checking. She really vanished, though. Good goodness. What is going on with her, though? Whoa. Any jump scares? Nah. These games don't... I mean, they don't jump scare me. Okay. Sleeping a whole day. Nothing happened. I thought something would happen.
Weird. Hold on. What's this?
Meet me ASAP, Mitchell! Yeah, I'm on it, Mitchell. Hell yeah. Okay, so keep in mind, need to listen to Nancy more, or not Nancy, Penelope more. Oh, bad.
You got the memo. Good. I've really been thinking since the last time we talked.
How did he know?
I know I was quick to shut everything about Evelyn down when you first brought her up. But that's because I didn't want to have to think about her. Or maybe I still felt some deep-seated obligation to protect her, I don't know. But anyways, there's something about her you need to know. 16 years ago, Evelyn killed her brother, Scott.
I'm sorry. What? That's an extreme accusation. And how would you know? Wouldn't you have been broken up by then?
Turns out she never told her husband at the time about the family shelter. Yes, I know about all that. Have since the 90s. So, when Evelyn accidentally kills her brother while they're in there, she runs crying to me because I'm the only one who knows about the place. Besides her parents. And she certainly wasn't going to be confiding in them.
Why do you say accidentally like that? You think she would kill her own brother on purpose?
It's only speculation, but there have been warning signs. When we were together, she'd constantly bring up how unfair it was that Scott was going to be the one to inherit the house. She was kind of obsessed with it, saying how she was the one who deserved it because of XYZ. She had motive.
But that doesn't make any sense. If Evelyn murdered someone, why would she immediately tell you about it?
Maybe a psychological thing? She posed it as a freak accident, but she was pretty upset, so she didn't have much filter.
What?
She let it slip that she changed her mind about something, but it was too late. But either way, she was absolutely devastated by what she had done, and I know that was genuine. Her regret. But regret couldn't bring Scott back.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe some, like, super small jump scares. Super... The fire alarm wasn't that loud. What the heck? She killed her brother? What?
Okay then. How exactly did it happen?
According to her, Scott was in town for a visit on the way to a work trip, and they went down to explore the tunnels for old time's sake. Yeah, what a weird family. She didn't go into any more detail than that, but that place is a carefully crafted death trap.
I want to see
One
it,
push in the
man.
wrong direction could easily end someone's life.
Really?
Did you alert the police at the time?
I had no proof, no body. How could I? It's not like I or anyone else could get back in there without Evelyn and all her different types of keys. Evelyn suddenly became petrified at the idea of anyone finding the shelter. Before that, she never really cared much about the secrecy of it all, except out of respect for her parents. So I figure there must be some kind of evidence of what she did down there.
Oh.
When was the last time you talked to her?
Maybe a couple weeks after she told me. She came around a couple more times to cry on my shoulder, but call me a monster. I reminded her that we were broken up and I needed my space. That was the last time.
Oh.
Was there ever an investigation at the time? I mean, if Scott just suddenly disappeared, wouldn't there be friends and family concerned?
Scott was only visiting. I'm sure there were all sorts of searches going on wherever he was living at the time, but nothing here in Carlisle.
If this is true, do you think Gerald could have found out her secret?
That's what I was getting to. I know Gerald was searching for something big before he disappeared. Didn't take long to figure out what he was looking for. I played dumb, of course, because I didn't want to get involved with any of that mess. I never guessed he was actually anywhere close to finding it. Then you come along mentioning Evelyn's name, and I put 2 and 2 together.
Wow. Well, this would fill in a few missing puzzle pieces. Last time I spoke to her, she implied that Gerald and the others had found the shelter and would be guaranteed to be dead by now. She refused to go down herself to look, and also refused to take me there.
Bingo. I figure you'll be needing this. I'd tell you where the entrance is, but I think you already know where to look. Oh, and there's one more thing you should probably know. Her brother isn't the only one who suffered in that place. I'd still have 2 arms if it weren't for her.
What?
What?
I thought you said what happened was a firefighting accident.
It's easier to say that than I lost it at the hands of my ex-fiancée when we were in her crazy uncle's booby-trapped bomb shelter.
Okay. Maybe that is a bit convoluted. Wow, though, that's pretty horrible.
I wouldn't be too upset if she was brought to justice. I believe in you.
Thanks, Mitchell. And Gerald will be back to his bookstore in no time.
Let's hope.
There's still something off with him.
Penelope, don't lose your head down there, okay? And that's not a metaphor.
Yikes. I'll try my best.
What? If he knows where it is, he should lead me there. Is he framing her? That's how it feels. Maybe he killed Scott. I don't know, man. Odd. Oh, here we go. See. Half one. Face towards the direction of the setting sun. Okay. Yeah, he's right. I already knew where it is. What, though? What? Also, how did he know where we were staying? Unless he was the person that came into my room and broke into my room that day. You know? Aha! Wait, it was in the floor? Where the pizza box usually goes? Whoa! Oh, I can't see, but luckily I have this. Oh. Oh my god, it's a dead rat. Whoa, this place is hella creepy. Where's the booby traps?
No way I could jump that.
Oh, come on. You totally can.
No way I could jump that.
Oh, look, there's the door. Hold on. Okay. So this is the door. This is a door.
No way I could jump that.
Oh, here's the mold. Well, what? We gotta keep going. What about the piece of wood upstairs? Ooh, maybe. True. Whoa, at least we found it. Okay, hold on. So we found it. Get across the big hole. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Do we only need one? Is one enough? Hold on, I think maybe there was one downstairs. Here we go. There we go. Two should be enough, right? Yeah. 2 should be enough. Pizza, but the pizza box is normally not always there though. I don't know. Was there always like a line? There's a dead rat. There we go. What's
This
this?
is Colin's missing painting.
Ah. That I kept falling down. Oh my god, is this like pick a door? Oh god. Oh. Oh crap, that's where I came from. So there's 7 doors.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
I gotta put something in there. But what do I put in there? What do I gotta put in there, chat? I don't know. Those are moon phases. Oh my god, you're right. They are the moon. Did this mention a moon? Did we remember seeing anything about a moon? I think I vaguely remember seeing something about a moon. Oh, face towards the direction of the setting sun. There we go. Setting sun. If the sun is setting, well, what? What would the moon look like? It depends, right? It depends on the cycle of the moon. I think that was a hint for the poster in the room. Which poster? Since there were 3. Oh. Fair. Well, which one would be the setting sun? Oh, I see. You mean this is... I told you yesterday you'd find out by sleeping and watching the sun. Okay. But we still have to figure out how to open the doors. This painting does seem important. Should I go back there? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, now that we got it, because there's nothing I can do. Is he open? He's not home. Or not here yet. Hold on. What time is it? Oh yeah, he's not awake yet. Or well, his place isn't open yet. I'm the most well-traveled, or I'm the person that's been in the art gallery the most. I still haven't bought anything. In fact, I'm returning. Why isn't he here? He does. Yeah, he should be here, but he's not here. That's odd. Maybe his apartment? Hey, Colin. I'm coming in. Better not be naked. Yeah, he's not home. Okay, let's go check the cliff. Okay, I don't think Evelyn's home either. It still didn't make any sense to me that Colin had a draft saying he doesn't want to hurt anyone anymore. Like, why did he say that? Ah, look it! Ah! Magnet. Yeah! Good job, chat. We needed to come here. Now what? How do I get... Oh. I could have done that from the beginning? Are you kidding me? How many times did I try to climb? How many times did I try to climb down there? Dumb. We got this now. This one. Cause see, wait, it's the wrong. This one. Yeah. Just wanted to double check it wasn't like...
I don't like the sound of that.
Whoa. Watch out. Turquoise. Water Nandarine. Bordeaux Road. The Hemo Vorby. Lavendale Vandale. Den Brazen, Dom Rosen, Strolling over het limon boss. Okay.
I'm guessing this is Dutch?
Oh.
I may need a little help with this one.
What do you mean? Need help? Dutch? Who speaks Dutch? Evelyn. Maybe. Who else?
I need something for this.
Do we need this? This cipher?
I need something for this.
I need something for it? Maybe like a dictionary, maybe? Does anybody have a dictionary? Nailed it.
I need something.
Anybody
for this.
Dutch in here?
I need something for this.
Can speak Dutch, I should say. Dang it, do I have to leave now? I need something. Oh my god, Auntie. I mean, should I go to the bookstore maybe? Was there a Dutch? They're all colors. Turquoise. Yes. Does she speak Dutch? Bookstore? He's gone. Why is everybody gone? Why is everybody gone? Dutch book, though. Should I look? I don't think there was a book here, though. Unless it's new. Is that a dictionary? Pride and Prejudice? That's suspicious that he's gone. The necklace? Maybe. Yeah, hold on. Maybe. I swear there's nothing in here that we need. Yeah, there ain't nothing. Yeah, maybe we do need the necklace. Everybody's literally gone. Colin's gone, Mitchell's gone, Evelyn's gone. Stop it. Dang it, I can't take it. Oh, look in the employee closet. Maybe. She didn't have anything that was Dutch, right? even in the employee closet? Is that how I got that key card? Is that key card in the... What about the history guy? Oh, fair. Hold on, I want to look. Effin!
What is that?
You're gonna get me killed!
Yes. My key is gone.
What?
I need to find a way to pick this lock. Quick.
Pick the lock? I can't see anything. Where's my lantern?
That didn't work.
What am I supposed to do? What? I'm gonna die. I'm dead. What?
What is that? Is that gas? My key is gone. I need to find a way to pick this lock. Quick.
Can't take anything out of my... Oh wait, or maybe I... No.
That didn't work.
Is there something in the closet? But I can't take anything out of my inventory. Maybe this? I don't know what that is. There's also some brushes down here. Who done hit me, man? Yeah, you would think maybe a hammer, but...
What is that? Is that gas? My key is gone. I need to find a way to pick this lock. Quick! That didn't work.
Oh, I'm picking something up.
That didn't work.
Oh. I'm picking something up.
That didn't work.
Oh my god.
I can't leave it like this.
Why the hell not? What do you mean leave what like what?
I can't leave it like this.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
That doesn't work.
What do I cover a hole? What do I...
That doesn't work.
Tape? Oh.
That doesn't work.
Toilet paper? Kind of. go. That's better. Who tried to hit me? Colin, was that you, you little shit? Fuck. I almost died. Who did that? Well, it wasn't the employee room. What was I doing? Ah! Call someone? Okay. Wow. That was hard, by the way. That took me, wow, that was crazy. You have to click, Yoo-wee. Should we call the police? Maybe they know somebody who can speak Dutch.
I don't need to talk to him right now.
Do you think the pizza guy knows how to speak Dutch? Maybe Brenham knows how to speak Dutch. This would make sense to call him.
Hi, Branham. It's Penelope. I was wondering if you could translate something for me.
Yep, there we go.
I may not be the best person to ask, but a search engine, however, knows
I know,
a
right,
few
Madrona?
languages.
I don't have a cell phone, actually.
Really? Well, you must be seen as a heretic among the Church of Millennials.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just not a fan of technology.
I admire your ability to put individuality over convenience. I'd personally never be able to give up being able to order a large hamburger with only a few clicks of a button. Anywho, what would you like translated?
It's definitely Dutch, which I don't speak. So here's hoping my language studies will come in handy. Turquoise wateren onder in Bordeaux-rood hemel voorbij lavendelvelden.
Wow.
De
She memorized that?
werpt roze stralen over het limonbos.
I think I did that
Turquoise
better.
waters under a burgundy sky beyond lavender fields. The bronze sun casts pink rays over the lime grove.
Well, that sounds right. Thanks, Branham.
Of course.
Did y'all get that?
Happy explorations,
Did you memorize that?
Miss Pendrick.
Good. Dang it. Sir Swings, hi. How are you? Effin, why did you try to get me killed? Can we go back to that? You knew that was gonna happen. I didn't know.
That doesn't work.
Wait, is this the wrong one? Oh.
I need something for this. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. I need something for this.
I missed so much. It's okay. Turquoise, burgundy, lavender, bronze, rose, red. You need a painting? Oh, maybe I need the paints. Maybe that's why I got hit in the head. Because that person didn't want me to get the paints. Hold on. Oh my god. That's probably what it was. And I was too focused on not dying. Hold on. Let's go back. Reluctantly. Did they hit? Did they hit the pipe To make the gas come out? Were they really trying to kill me? That's what I needed. That's what I needed. That's what I needed. You need to use tape. Uses measuring tape. Wrong tape, Kylie! It was tape. Wow, all the exact colors you needed. Wow, convenient. You're just jealous I survived. Make some happy little trees. Okay, here we go. I know my colors.
That doesn't work.
How do you make bronze? That looks like poop.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Combine yellow with purple, maybe? What was this color? Rose, pink, maybe? Yeah. And then lime. Put the lime in the coconut. Am I wrong? It does. This sounds very interesting. You're right. Dang it.
I need something for this.
Okay, clearly I probably didn't do it right. Which one was wrong? Do you think the bronze is wrong? Hi, Mariah. Or maybe the pink? The burgundy, these two have to be right. And the lavender. Is there something that taught us how to do our colors? Or how to do the colors? So this is wrong. Maybe the brown's wrong. Bronze is more...
That doesn't work.
I can't create...
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Green and yellow is this color. Oh, thanks, Becky.
That doesn't work.
It's dark yellow. okay. Yeah. Whoa, sick graphics. The sky's falling. The sky's falling. Ooh, hold on, we saw this. Hold on. Oh, oops. Okay. 2. Is this all the way up? 2, 1. Oh, it's one of those puzzles. Wait, where's... Hold on. This one's all the way up. These are on the top 2. The same. Okay. Ah! Ah! Anyone else playing Pokemans? I'm a bit of a Pokemon's craze. What Pokemon are you playing? You're playing Animal Crossing? It's gotta be like a weird order to this. I'm close. I'm close. So close I can taste it. I think I almost had it, but then I messed it up. Oh. Crap, it has to be these 2. No! Ah! Ah! Oh, wait. There we go. There we go. Oh my god, I was like, wait. Yay! Ooh, this is a freaking skull right there. Oh, you can't see it, chap. There's a skull. Not a human. Oh. Okay, well, Okay. Maybe this one? The people? Maybe? No. Ah! I'm dead. I'm dead. I got impaled. Okay, then it has to be the last one. I guess. The castle. Please don't. Oh, it worked. Okay, it was a castle. Oh, crap. Okay. So we either got these buildings, some snow, or some water. Or some other water. Wait, crap, how am I supposed to know? There's gotta be a rhyme or reason to this. Can't just be random. Right? Tragedy. Tower. River. Okay. Okay, hold on. This one's river. Let's give it a shot. Nope. But maybe it's not that river. Okay, hold on. Oh, you have to start back from the beginning. Maybe this is the river? Oh, it worked! A, as in, it could be a coincidence. Carriage, horse-drawn carriage. Town, a lake, a boat. Is there a different name for a boat? Try to think of something that starts with A. Oh. Try to think of something that starts with A that could be either of these. I don't think there's any other. Agua. And it's possible that's not it either. But I don't know. A boat? That doesn't count! Surely it can't be guessing. It has to follow a reason. There's 3 people and a horse carriage, wheels, boat. Maybe the town starts with A. Let's try. 'Cause I can't think of anything else. Nope, I'm dead. Dang it. Okay. Above the clouds. I don't think there was any clouds, but you're onto something. What is that ALR? Oh, yeah, I can't. There's no clouds. I can't click on anything. It's either this one or this one or this one. I'm gonna try the people. For some reason, it's giving A. And I'm wrong. Dang it. We're so close though, Zhang. Like, this is where the people are. I wanna be where the people are. I wanna beat this puzzle without being impaled by these, what'd you call it? Spiky bits. Anything else in those notes? Let's do one by one. So we got the thing going in the thing with the stairs with 180 degrees in the HVDB. We got the compass. It gave it to Joanna's son box in Rosewood Apartments. In a location that reminds me of my home country combine. I've engineered multiple. This tragedy is literally the only thing, but numbers ain't nothing. What a morbid song. I do love the sound effect of the skewers. Okay, let's try the boat. A boat. Where's that photo you got? I think that was to tell me about the moon. Or do you mean this one? No, that was to tell me about the cliff. Let's try the boat. Dang it, it's the freaking water. I'm gonna be pissed if this goes on for so long. Why is there still a red asterisk by your notes? Good question. Oh, maybe this?
That's not done yet.
Oh. I'm not gonna know. Oh, Phoenix?
I don't think that's right.
How do you spell Phoenix?
I don't think that's right.
What about Phoebe for short?
I don't think that's right.
P-H.
I don't think that's right.
Dang it. I thought maybe it was to do with the Phoenix baby. But that's not it. Dang it. Anybody can think of her name? She was the baby that came out of the fire, but I don't think they had... I don't think it had a name on the news article. Or maybe it was in, like, her note from her mom. Whoa. Scardovi. Oh, that was her brother. I hope you find a great burger joint on the other side. Rest in peace, dear brother. You will be missed. Oh my god, did she really kill him? From the landslide? Oh, maybe she didn't actually kill him. Oh, here we go. Also, that was it. Here's the tragedy thing, yeah. Okay, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we are needing, so the key is tragedy. We need to cipher this code. Okay, we got it. After this, FN, help me figure out what the heck the picture thing was that bothers me. Okay, so UTSHMEL. Okay, so we gotta, oops. What did I just do? Here you go, okay. So U is 21. T is 20. S is 19. H is 8. M is 13. E is 5. L is 12. Okay, so then we need to subtract that from, let me do all the numbers for it. T, R, A, D, D is 4, E, 5, G, Y. Okay. Thanks, Ian. I don't think, but her name's not Phoenix. Dang it, did they really say her name and I didn't get it? Did it say her name in the... Ah, that's gonna bother me. Anyways, okay. Oh, oops. T... Oh, it's 20, not 29. Okay, so we got 1. Stop it. 2. I wonder if this is gonna spell out something. 18. 4. 8. Wait, this is a negative. That's not right. Oh, it is right. T-R-A-D-E-G-Y. So the E is 5 and the G is 7. But that would make it be a negative. So it'd be like a -2, which that doesn't make any sense to me, but I'll write it down, I guess. Oh crap, and then the next one's also a negative. L. No, it's not. Oh, yes. Yes, it is. The heck? -13. So I got 1, 2, 18, 4, 8, -2, -13. Did I write the numbers down correctly? I thought I did. So you got 21, 20, 19, 8, 13, 5, and 12. And then tragedy spells T-R-A-D-G, whatever. 1. Oh, wait, sorry. 20, it would pretend tragedy is written under here. 20, 18, 1, 4, 5, 7, 25. And that makes these two be smaller than the last two, which is G and Y. Wait, are they really swapped? Did I spell tragedy wrong in my head? I did. Okay. So that's... Well, wait, what about the last one then? 4, so that's 1. Miss Dyslexia. Whatever! What is G? 7. Okay. So that is also 1. But wait, what about the last part then? The L and the Y. Oh, the last one's incorrect? Negative 13. Okay, hold on. Okay. So 1 is A. 2 is B. 18 is... This is a crazy puzzle. R, and then you got A. And you got H. You got A. Abraha? Abraha? What is negative 13? Would it be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? And maybe? Oh. Abraham! Okay. What? Thanks, Lulu. Have a good night. You just removed the negative sign. Yeah, I guess you're right. Oh. I guess so. Okay. What the? Whoa, it's like the painting. What? This gives us a headache. What the heck? Oh, you're right. I can't. Oh, no, it just says so. What the? There's like 3 here. What am I doing? Oh. Something happening? Do we enter Hogwarts? Something like changing back here? Oh. is one above. I don't think I can unless they're like right in front of me. I kind of have to like preset them somehow. Annihilation, hello! Thanks for 105. How are you? I do that again? My brain hurts. My brain hurts, chat. My brain. Oh god, how did I do that? There. Trying to figure out how I need this to look. Yes. Okay. Oh god, there's 3 now. I did it! Wow, we only had to hit them 1 each. Holy. Holy cow, I need to save freaking got past stairs because that was so confusing. What is all of this? Journal? Sometimes I'm forced to pause and remember why I'm going to all this trouble. Since the blinders are on, all I can do is look forward and back, up and down. Got forward and back, goes and forwards and back. Okay. Up and down the tunnel of cause and effect. There's no way to build this grand construction without being reminded daily of the why. And then, of course, with the whys come the what ifs. What if some handsome, well-to-do older fellow had built somewhere for young Abraham Joanna? Who is Abraham? Oh, young Abraham, Joanna, and Hendrik. Oh, I guess that's his brother and sister. To take shelter during the Great War. Would Abraham still be alive? Would he have had the privilege of experiencing old age and have been able to appreciate the aches and pains that are a side effect of a full life. The problem with this vision is that Abraham wouldn't have holed up even if he knew he'd save himself. Honorable or stupid, his duty to Alice was held in greater esteem than his own safety. His ship was not the first to go down in Schwingen. He understood the risk of sailing out every day, but he had to put food on the table. To him, it was as simple as that. There were no gray areas. Stop! What? Hi, Rusty. How is a brain scratching puzzle? Pretty brain scratchy. Oh, the singing. I'll never forget the day we heard the news. Papa shouted, "Did Wilhelmina not declare us neutral? Must we lose our sons to a war that isn't ours to fight?" Papa was never the same after that. To me, it's as if we lost him to the German U-boats that day as well. I can't read that, but while Abraham's fate may have been decided by his own decisions, regardless, it would have been different with Mother. She could have been saved. The war to end all wars. War will never end as long as humans exist on this earth. Our neutrality was yet again disregarded by the Germans when the Second War struck. I remember the panic when we were invaded. No one expected it. No one was prepared. We were rounded up like the sitting ducks that we were, and then there was the bombing. To this day, I have nightmares. One could flee from the fire, but there was no escaping the smoke. A heavy suffocating blanket laid upon us by the Luftwaffe. Motor coughing, rasping, wheezing, silence. Yes, she was already quite old. She did not have many more years to live, but all of God's children deserve a peaceful, respectful end. Motor had to live her last moments in fear and pain, and I will never forgive those who did that to her. After the dust had settled, I knew it was time to move on. There was nothing left for me in Holland. Abraham gone, Papa gone, Mother gone. Joanna had taken a ship to America years before. I had chastised her for leaving Mother in our homeland, but was absolutely humbled by the war that I never believed could happen again. I tried to convince Alice to join me on my journey to America, but she refused to leave Abraham. Bless her heart. When I arrived, Joanna hugged me so hard I thought I'd split in two. There was so much comfort in seeing her again. While our family would never be completely whole, we could still put some of the pieces back together. Joanna graciously invited me to live with them in their beautiful home near the Connecticut shores. Even Frederick welcomed me with open arms. I, a complete stranger to him. Owen, Matilda, and Jackie were wary of me at first, but they quickly learned there was no shortage of toys I could buy. As the years passed, I never felt like anything but part of the family. Matilda and Jackie grew up and left for their own adventures, while Owen stayed and found a lovely girl to call his own. That little boy that would run around in the woods collecting sticks and rocks now has a family. Hard to believe. A spitting image of his father, Scott, is now the one running around in the woods collecting sticks and rocks. It's amazing. I see the smallest bit of Mother in little Evelyn. I think it's the eyes. Each new generation is like a window into the past. I can catch glimpses of those who came before, when Scott built a fort like Abraham did when we were boys, or when Evelyn's eyes mimic Mother's mischievous twinkle. There is no doubt as to why I'm going to all this trouble. When I'm finished here, there will be no what ifs. There will only be a family who is whole. 11/22/80. My work is complete. Hey, that's that date. Dear Mr. Quincy, unfortunately, upon receiving this notice, your termination is effective immediately. When you accepted this job, you were made fully aware of the ramifications of breach of contract. The contract that you signed on October 7th, 1969 clearly states that any evidence that this work was spoken about to anyone other than the crew or myself is grounds for termination. I have had more than one source inform me of concerning comments you've made in public, and this is enough to warrant action. I apologize that there is no form of due process confirming the truth to these allegations. I can hope you understand the precautions I must take. Thank you for your work, and I wish you all the best. Signed, Mr. Voddenberg. Who's Mr. Quincy? Yale campus. Greetings, Henry. You'll never guess where I'm at right now. The old alma mater. There's a lecture going on about the spatial organization of room structure, like the flow and movement of space, yada yada yada. Basically feng shui. You might like it or not. The fella giving it talks like these, but at least I'm doing my part to keep up with all these new schools of thought. Anyway, as soon as I passed the spot where you dropped eggs on those kids from the window, I knew I had to write. It was hilarious when they thought you were a professor and asked you if you saw who did it. Us old guys can prank too. In between taking exams and pulling all-nighters in the library, we had some good times. I still make fun of my wife for telling me I was too old to go back to school. Then I take her for a ride on the boat to make her feel better. I think she's happy to have been wrong. Speaking of the boat, come on over sometime and join us for a trip out on the water. The sunsets are glorious this time of year, and we can reminisce about school days over a glass of 1958 Chardonnay. Now I'm off to check that one trophy case in the rec center to see if the green army man we snuck in is still there. Don't be a stranger, Hollis. It's a lot of reads. Stratmeyer and Sons. Dear Sir, upon completion of the soil classification survey performed at the site of 10 Ramridge Road, which is the apartments, it has been determined that the foundation of the structure built upon this property lacks the proper support required for stability upon the tested soil type. For this reason, the structure on your property is markedly unsafe and it is risk of a collapse. To summarize our findings, the measurements of the Atterberg limits of shrinkage, plastic, and liquids limits have classified your soil as fine grain, inorganic, fat clay, or expansive clay. Said soil type undergoes considerable changes in volume under varying weather and moisture conditions, with the maximum 10% swell from dry soil mass. Heat, rainfall, and cold act as catalysts for soil fluctuations, which in turn severely damage below surface concrete over time. During the initial building process, a drilled pier or floating slab design should have been utilized to combat these soil fluctuations. We highly recommend demolition of the current structure and specialized design choices for anything built in the future. Building below ground is not recommended for this property. For further inquiries, please do not hesitate to call our office. John Stratmeyer. Okay, so clearly he should not have been building what he was building. Okay, holy cow, there's like so much going on here. Can I click any of the trash? Oh, there's the door craziness. There's that door that we went through. What's this? What the heck? Okay. It's random. What is this? Oh, there's lights. Okay. Oh. Where'd that come from? Ah.
I need something for this.
I have something for this. Ah, I have something for this too. There's the people.
There's no going back now.
Great. Whoa, looks crazy. Oh my god, there's the kid in the... There's Terrence! How did they get in without all the stuff you have?
Oh, thank goodness you're okay.
Good question.
Are you real?
I'm
you
Penelope,
real?
and I'm gonna get you out of here.
I actually found them! Maybe they were put
Do you have
here.
any food?
I'm really sorry. I don't.
Yeah,
Terrence,
here we go.
can you tell me how you ended up here?
I was walking by some cliffs, and I saw someone climbing up from the side of the cliff. It was really weird.
Oh, maybe they
Before I
got
got
in,
a
like,
good
a
look
different
at
way.
them, all of a sudden they knocked me over, and I don't remember anything else. After that, I woke up in here. There was blood in my hair, so I must have hit my head really hard.
Is Gerald...
He's okay.
Oh, he's not dead,
good,
thank God.
though. I keep checking his breathing and pulse, so I know he's alive.
Have you eaten at all?
We've gotten a little food a few times, but not enough. When it rains, the fountain over there fills up.
Oh, so there's a
Was
hole.
there a third person in here with you?
Yeah, a lady. I don't know where she went. She was here yesterday.
Maybe she found a way out.
Well, I don't think she'd leave us behind. Maybe she did, though. All she would do every day was walk around the room, looking at the walls.
Please think about this as hard as you can. Can you remember anything about the person who did this to you?
There she is! It is Evelyn!
Speak of the devil. Why are you here? Wasn't your plan to leave your captives to die? I know everything, Evelyn. I know you kidnapped innocent people and brought them here to rot to save yourself. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong. I'm here to help.
Uh-huh. But just a few days ago, weren't they already dead? Did you come down here to pay respects?
I'm not a strong person. I know I should have looked for them sooner, but I was scared. Scared of this place, the memories, and scared of what I would find. But you know what I was even more afraid of? The guilt of knowing that I didn't do anything.
Well, that's great. But it doesn't explain why you were trying so hard to keep me from finding the shelter. Wait, did you try to kill me by locking me in that closet?
It wasn't locked. I wasn't trying to kill you. All I wanted was to scare you enough to send you home.
Oh, just ask my paperclip. It'll tell you.
Oh, that's what I had.
Even if the door had an auto lock, it doesn't excuse what you did. You knew Gerald and the woman were on the cusp of finding the shelter and exposing your secret. So, why not snuff them out quietly? Oh, just admit it. You didn't want me or them to find out that you had killed your own brother.
I begged him not to come down here, but he wouldn't listen. I told him over and over that it wasn't safe. Cracks in the walls, cave-ins, but when his mind was made up, nothing could stop him.
Weird frap sweater.
He went down alone. So, he went. Alone. And he was gone for far too long. I went to look for him, and if I only tried harder to stop him, he'd still be alive. So, yes, I killed Scott that day, but I did not kidnap
Wait,
these
so she didn't kill
people.
anybody then?
It took me until today to decide to do the right thing. To give up the act, to save them, and risk going to jail if the truth gets out. But I did it.
The hell?
You didn't murder Scott to inherit the Scardovi home?
Murder? What are you talking about? My parents had already promised me the house because Scott had moved to NYC.
What?
Excuse me? My dad's name was Scott Scardovi.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Scott Scardovi was my dad's name. He disappeared before I was born.
What?
I never even met him.
What?
My mom told me they met in New York, and after she became pregnant with me, they bought a house in Carlisle. A few days before my mom was going to fly to Connecticut to move in, my dad had a business trip.
In Boston?
And my mom never saw him again.
Hold on. Let me get this straight. Your dad was a software developer, brown hair, brown eyes, liked football.
Yeah, and he was scared of roller coasters.
That's him. I can't believe this. I have a nephew and a sister-in-law? Oh, that idiot. He had a whole family and he never even told me.
My dad had convinced my mom that they should move to Carlisle because it was a nice town. And he said to her that there were some people he wanted her to meet.
Some people I want you to meet. Now I remember. He said that exact same thing to me too. When he stopped here to visit on his way to Boston, I remember he was hamming up some big surprise, but in classic Scott fashion, refused to elaborate. Well, Scott, if you're watching us right now, I hope you get a kick out of your big surprise. Only 15 years in the making.
Okay, happy family. Oh god, now we're all gonna die!
Sorry to be the one to cut this family reunion short, but we need to get out of here, like, now.
Yes, let's. This way.
As we casually walk away. What about the guy? Hello? Oh, okay. Where are we going? That way? Oh, no, this way. Wait, where's that other lady? Oh, okay. Alright, okay, we're gonna leave. Is it really safe to leave? Oh my god, there's somebody.
Like shooting fish in a barrel.
Mitchell?
What? You.
How'd you...
So, Penelope, how have you liked playing the hero?
What's going on?
For a while I wanted to stop you, but then I thought, why not let you find them? It'd be another corpse for my collection.
Wait, what?
I don't understand. You did this?
What? What?
Why?
For you, Evelyn. Happy 20th anniversary. Don't you think it's a deserving gift?
What?
There was purification and punishment. Not forgive us for our sins, but smite us for our iniquities should be the prayer of a man to a most just God.
The hell?
It's simple, really. You took my arm and my life from me, so now I take your life from you. Balance is restored to the universe.
Wait, he was framing her then, yeah.
Your arm was not my fault, and you know it. You were obsessed with coming down here. Let's have a picnic in the Alhambra. Let's listen to records in the study. And I told you how many times to be careful? I didn't make you lose your arm. Stupidity did.
Take responsibility for something once in your life. How about this?
So...
After you mangle my arm, you break off our engagement. Because I'm no fun anymore. I'm just so sad all the time. What a bummer. I've been alone all my life. But I never felt lonelier than when you left me to deal with my injuries without you.
So you kidnap innocent people and trap them down here?
Yeah, like what?
Maybe I left you because you were clearly a psychopath.
For real?
Don't try to project your own victim.
But what about her brother?
Decisions.
She didn't actually kill him? I'm
Isn't
confused.
this the perfect punishment? I'm pretty proud of coming up with it. tip off the police with the same story that I told Penelope, that you would do anything to keep Scott's murder a secret, and Gerald and the others were getting too close.
Oh.
You act like it's not, but your name is all over this place. All you would need is to be a half-wit detective to find the connection.
Hey!
On top of that, I have my own evidence to link you to the shelter and therefore the kidnappings. Beautiful. My plan is a work of art.
You destroy these people just so you can get revenge?
Right? I want to do both of them. She says she killed him because she didn't stop him from going there. So he died by an accident. Yeah. She thinks she killed him. Okay. It's like survivor's guilt, right? Hi, Existence.
Terrence didn't know anything about the shelter and you attack him?
That was the wrong place at the wrong time kind of deal. I couldn't risk him getting a good look at me and blabbing. Any attention would have been too much attention.
But Gerald has been so generous to you. How can you do this to him?
I feel a little bad. Sorry, Gerald. My hands were tied. It had to be him. And that woman. If it were anyone else, I'd risk those two finding my hostages before my plan was complete.
I knew I was right about you. You lying, manipulative you.
And there you go. Off on one of your tangents again. Is that how you described me to your rebound boyfriend? No surprise he divorced you, you piece of...
Mitchell, if you don't let us through, you'll die down here with the rest of us.
The building falling down kind of put a wrench in my plans. So it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Oh, wait, that worked. Wait, what? Wait, that worked! Wait!
You're not walking out on me this time!
Oh! Get him!
Let's go.
In heels, too!
Penelope, come on!
I know this sounds crazy, but we can't
Yeah,
leave
then
him.
we're gonna be charged with murder.
Yes,
Maybe.
we can.
No,
If we leave him, we're no better than he is.
Oh, did we make it? Oh my god!
I
We
was
made it.
never happier to see the sun than that
What?
day as we dragged ourselves
Oh,
out
I
of
made
that
his
dusty
arms
shaft and into the light. But before both of my feet had even passed through the manhole, what felt like an earthquake erupted. I clung to the asphalt for dear life as only 50 feet away, we watched the parking lot begin to get sucked into the earth.
Sinkhole.
The sinkhole didn't stop expanding until Mayor Jonathan Carlisle himself had been completely consumed. Luckily, we were left unscathed. Like a TV show trope, we let out a collective sigh of relief when we saw help had arrived. Gerald, still unconscious, was loaded into an ambulance and rushed to the nearest hospital, while paramedics attended to Ruby and Terrence.
Ruby.
Despite the whole ordeal, the most Evelyn and I needed was a little antiseptic and a few band-aids. The police showed up shortly after, and I was not mentally prepared for the sheer amount of enthusiasm to greet me. The cheering and clapping and handshaking made for a pretty amazing entrance. It was like I had just saved someone's life or something. Oh, wait, I guess I did do that. The second order of operations was to cuff Mitchell and haul him off to the station. He didn't try to fight it. His eyes were despondent and empty as he slid into the back seat of the cop car. He knew it was over.
So he put those people
He had
there.
been so certain that his life couldn't get any worse.
And she knew about it?
But I think it was at that moment he realized he had been so wrong. Eileen was ecstatic to see her son again, and Terrence his mom. After a series of hugs, I missed yous, and I was so worried about yous, Terrence proceeded to explain in record time about Evelyn and who she was. He didn't pause to breathe until the story was finished. And after a long moment of shock, Eileen knew that she had found a piece of her beloved husband that day. After a week in the hospital, Gerald was on the road to full recovery and was back in the shop before anyone could say, "You just suffered major trauma, please rest." Nonetheless, his regulars were thrilled he was all right and Novel Books was back open. And they also appreciated that there was now an extra open chair to fight over. While it's unlikely that this is the kind of adventure that Gerald had in mind when he started his search, I'm sure he'll make the most of the stories to tell for years to come. Fulfilling her mother's legacy was like lifting an anchor off of Jane's, or should I say Ruby's, shoulders. She was no longer bound by her own perseverance.
How did I know her name was Ruby,
Her
though?
search
How
was
could I figure that out?
After coming to terms with
the
everything that had
necklace.
happened, Ruby, in her newfound confidence, picked up a job as a professor of American history at North Oakford University. Go, Redbuds! After years of books, notes, endless searching, frustration, and sitting alone at breakfast every morning, it was finally time for Ruby to go and live life as it should be. Speaking of North Oakford University, a few months later, Stacy graduated her master's with flying colors.
What?
Her senior thesis on
How? I thought she had
aesthetically
no money.
pleasing solutions for constructions on difficult soil was lauded by teachers and peers alike. She was snatched up into the industry immediately after graduation. And every day she dons that business casual attire and walks through those office doors, she walks further and further away from her past. Best of all, her new condo is up to code and gives her much less to complain about. Colin succeeded in cutting the negativity out of his life and is taking normalcy in stride. While this means he's slowed his pace a bit, I think it's helping him to appreciate the little things. After some sound advice from his new therapist, Colin decided that painting would be better off as a hobby than a career. With the stress of critics a thing from the past, Colin has been able to focus on and grow a successful little art collection business. Bold Depictions is now the Carlisle Museum of Art, and is proud to host an original Escher, among other fine works. And since he can afford an employee or two, he'll never have to be the one to give a tour, ever again.
Oh, like there you go.
Despite her apprehension, Evelyn knew that Eileen needed to hear Scott's full story. Eileen was somber as she listened, but much to the relief of Evelyn, was not upset. Eileen commiserated over the accident with Evelyn, and they processed the loss they both shared. Eileen had no interest in bringing this to the attention of the police. What's done is done.
Whoa.
With the shelter reduced to a pile of rubble, Evelyn was freed of her burden. The horrible place was gone for good, and her secrets and memories were buried with it. After being contacted by none other than John Branham, she agreed to help create a documentary about Escher, Hendrick, and the amazing feat that the shelter once was. The proceeds of this film were enough for Evelyn to found the Vandenberg Project, a charitable organization established to provide assistance to families who have lost a loved one to war. And to top it off, the Scardovi family, in its own way, is whole again. Carlisle is back to being peaceful and uneventful, although it may not end up as sleepy as it used to be. Now that it's on the map, tourists might realize just how tasty the strawberries are every summer. As for me, I'm home in my own bed at last. No crumbling ceilings, no unwanted nightly visitors, and no eyes watching me sleep. The most dire mystery for me to solve being what's for dinner. Definitely not pizza. Never pizza. Once I slide this new manuscript in the mailbox, I can finally sit back, prop up my feet somewhere structurally sound, and relax. Have a bath. Put on some nature sounds. Or maybe leave it quiet. Just in case the phone rings.
Yay! That was so good. I loved it! Oh my god! What a twist to the ending. Also, I really liked my ending. Everybody, it all like left happy. Cause I could have turned that one girl into the police. Or maybe this is how it always. Julia, she's the main girl, right? Yeah. No, this took her 10 years to make. So what I really want to do is like, it obviously got really good reviews on Steam, but I feel like she needs more, man. I need more people to play this. It was so freaking good. I was here. Yeah. Anyways, that was so freaking fun. How did she get all these people? That was so fun. Crazy twist. But yeah, I'm happy. I wonder if there's a different ending if I told on that girl. I don't know. Buy 10 more copies, do a giveaway. If I wasn't saving up, well, I wouldn't do that. Let's be real. I need to save my money for my wedding. But I do like the idea of shouting her out on Twitter, which is what I was already gonna do. Oh, leave a review on Steam. We could do that too. Oh my goodness. So good. Ugh. Also, wow, the length of that and like the puzzle. Oh my god, there's another one? No! Wait, she's gonna make... Oh. Wow, it just forced me out. Wait, she's gonna make another one? No way! Sorry, what was that? The Tomb of... What was it? In 10 years? Oh my god, I love that. Oh my god, Tomb of Glass. Okay.